life depends on the network you choose. Your movies, music, and games can only be as good as your network's speed and strength. Slow means
game over.
But the Philippines' fastest mobile data network means
game changing.
Choose the network that gives you what you truly enjoy. How do you know about this Giga Life?
Simple eh? Smart ako. When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigabyte happiness. Gigabyte love. Gigabyte friendship. Gigabyte dreams. Gigabyte hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.
The way you live your life depends on the network you choose. Your movies, music, and games can only be as good as your network's speed and strength. Slow means
game over.
But the Philippines' fastest mobile data network means
game changing.
Choose the network that gives you what you truly enjoy. How do you know about this Giga Life?
Simple eh? Smart ako. When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigabyte happiness. Gigabyte love. Gigabyte friendship. Gigabyte dreams. Gigabyte hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.
The way you live your life depends on the network you choose. Your movies, music, and games can only be as good as your network's speed and strength. Slow means
game over.
But the Philippines' fastest mobile data network means
game changing.
Choose the network that gives you what you truly enjoy. How do you know about this Giga Life?
Simple eh? Smart ako. When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigabyte happiness. Gigabyte love. Gigabyte friendship. Gigabyte dreams. Gigabyte hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.
Yoga lane, yoga lane, yoga lane, yoga lane.
Yo! Welcome one, welcome all to the very first episode, the debut episode in the debut season of the Prospects Pod, a joint production of Smart Sports in the bagong-bagong Tiebreaker Vodcasts Network. First of all, thank you to Bawal Clan para sa napakaganda nating intro music. Shout out to them. Yoga Flame is available for streaming sa Spotify. Punta na kayo doon ngayon. My name is Norman Riego and I am a proud prospect from the South. With me is...
Randolph Villonson of Spin.ph, a prospect from the aquatic city of Malabon. And yung hindi naman mo kompleto itong ating The Prospect Squad. Kung wala, yung pangatlo doon sa ating Tres Amigos, needs no introduction really. A prospect from Iloilo by way of Cainta Rizal, a two-time UAAP MVP, the Phenom, the Ash Gray Eagle himself.
Kiefer Ravena po ng NLEX Road Warriors, and we're bringing you the first of its kind podcast dedicated to varsity sports. Mapabasketball man yan, volleyball, college, or high school. We got you covered here in the Prospect
Pod.
Presented by Smart Sports. So guys, kamusta kayo?
Quarantine pa rin.
Masaya.
Wala na tayo story eh.
Kaya ba natin ginawa to? Kaya natin ginawa.
Ito na tayo. Wala na tayong ginagawa lahat.
Kwento na lang, no?
Walang storya, podcast na lang.
Tsaka since wala namang, hindi natin alam yung future ng collegiate season, para na rin mapagbigyan natin sila ng pagkakataon, mapa-alumni yan o yung mga will give them their chance at the spotlight sa the prospects.
Exactly.
Pero actually, alam nyo, ako personally, ang problema ko right now, gusto ko magpagupit eh. Gusto ko pagpais ng buhok. Tapos lalo na nakita ko si Keith ngayon. Kaya nga eh. Ano bang meron dyan? Ano bang meron sa Ash Gray mo? Ba't mo pinagawa yan?
Hindi ko alam eh. Parang ano eh.
Akala ko si
quarantine eh. Parang Neymar Jr. eh. Neymar Jose.
Anyway, Norms.
Okay, brothers, let's not waste time anymore. Let's get to the inaugural guest for the Prospect Pod. Randolph, who's this guest?
This prospect from Yaoundé, Cameroon, really needs no introduction. A 6'8" high flyer who is a two-time MVP and the 2017 Collegiate Press Corps Basketball Player of the Year. Kiefer Ravena, continue the introduction.
He played for Southwestern University and Cebu.
He tried to dunk.
First played against him, and of course, he's more popularly known playing for one of my most favorite schools in the whole wide world, the De La Salle Green Archers. Now suiting up for CSP in France, Ben Mbala. What's up, Big Ben?
What up, Ben?
Hi, guys.
What's up, Big Ben?
Dunk on me. I ain't forget about that. You missed it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Wow. When was this? When we were still in SWU, Ben?
Yeah,
it was back when he was in SWU. But no. That was young legs. That was young legs, Kiefer. But man, Ben, thank you for being in our show. But first and foremost, I gotta ask you something. How do you pronounce the name of your club team?
The name of what?
Your team in France. How do you say your team in France?
CSP Limoges.
Limoges.
Yeah.
CSP Limoges.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Limoges,
there you go.
Limoges.
That's we have to make that clear first, all right? So we don't want to make it, two strikes. First, we make you come from a different place in Cameroon. Now we make you play from a different team in France, all right? So we don't want that happening, all right?
It's cool. Don't worry about that.
Nah, I mean, just an icebreaker. How's professional life? How's touring the world, playing basketball? How's it been?
Man, it's tough. Different. Being alone, being by myself, always having to adjust in different places, different cultures. It's different. It's, staying in the same place for years, having your friend, the same teammate over and over. and then going pro with different teammate, different coach, different culture. It's like you're restarting over and over.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I kind of decided to sign for 3 years to get a 3-year deal. At least to have
Nice.
this.
Congrats, bro. Congrats. That's big for you.
Thank you, bro. It's like just to have this stability of, being somewhere for a while, making friends, getting acquainted to the life and the people. Because you can't just go from one place to another. It's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's not like in college where you're sure to play 4 or 5 years, right? Every now and then. Now being a pro, you can play one year, 2 years, or you can just play a game and then they just leave you out right away. So it's really different. It's really different. But how's quarantine situation over there in France? Is it doing well? Is it getting better?
Actually, right now we're allowed to go out, and the prime minister had he was talking on TV, and he said because we had this limitation, even if you're allowed to go out, we couldn't go above 100 kilometers from our place, from our home. Yeah. So right now, if we lifted it, we can go wherever we want.
Nice.
I think good. Starting June 2nd, restaurants, bars will be open, coffee shops, cinemas, and weight room. I can go to the gym. Finally, I can leave.
Finally.
Losing my legs, bro. I need them back.
You need the hops.
I've been doing a little something at home, but it's different from, going to the gym, doing work and stuff. But the situation is pretty okay right now. And maybe hopefully by July, we're probably going to be allowed to fly around Europe and stuff. Because in the beginning, I was actually planning to go to the Philippines because I plan to go there, meet some friends, train, or talking to some trainers. Because, for me, I feel like going to where you feel comfortable, where you know people, and where people saw you playing, they can easily and can have a better way in helping you improve your game because they saw you playing college compared to Europe where they just want you to be performant. So, unluckily, COVID just, changed my plan, and I'm still here.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Ben, how long have you been in France, Ben?
I would say after Mexico, I'm in France. I play half a season, and then I left for Korea, and then I went back to play half a season again with a different team. And then after that one team, I just decided to try to settle down in France, and I signed for 3 years. I felt like it was, it was better for my growth as a player, and for me to have strong bases somewhere, just rather than traveling up and down. Plus, the team where I signed was a team who was playing Euro Cup. Euro Cup is the league underneath Euro League. So in Europe, you have Euro League, you have Euro Cup, and being able to play at that level is already a blessing. And I wouldn't pass that for it.
Ben, the reason why we made you the first guest of our show here at the Prospects Pod is we felt that you had an unclosed chapter here in the Philippines, and we'd like to look back on your collegiate career here in our country. So growing up in Yaoundé, can you share to our viewers how did you get here initially with Southwestern University in Cebu?
It's a pretty funny story because, I would just be honest with you. The reality in Africa is, as a young athlete, to get the chance to go to the state or maybe teams in Europe, you need to have a backup. I did the job by working hard. I went to the Basketball Without Borders where I was MVP. And luckily, the year where I went, it was the lockdown, so there was no NBA players. I was still able to get a scholarship to go to the state, but unluckily, they turned me around at the U.S. Embassy for months. It's not like I was having NBA players backing me up. That's the luck I didn't have because I went there to the BWB during the lockdown. So I just applied for my visa. It just made me go back and forth for months, and I was like, man, I felt like I was wasting my time. As soon as I was like, man, especially when you're in Africa, it's not like basketball is main sport is soccer. So I had to make a choice of either stop sport and like focus on my studies or find a different way. And I had a friend, a close one, Arafat, who was already in the Philippines playing for UE, if I'm not mistaken. I was talking to him and he said, yo, you know what? Manila is like, especially in the Philippines, they have like good, they kind of copy the United States athletes program. You can study and play. In the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, man, I don't know anything about that country, and I don't even think my family would let me just fly out like miles away and be there on my own.
Halfway around the world.
Exactly. So it was very tough, but I was able to convince my mom because she's the one I'm closest to, and I explained to her I'm not going to stop studying because her main concern was me focusing on my study. She was like, you can do whatever you want as long as you continue studying. I'm fine with it. So then I started talking to my friend, and he put me in touch with one guy in the Philippines, like a big brother, like the one you thought was my agent. So I was he was just like a big brother helping me out. He got me in touch with Bicomte.
Yes, yeah.
He got me in touch with Southwestern University and Coach Yayo. I was talking to him, emailing and stuff. And the funny thing is, he also tried to talk to San Beda.
Oh wow, okay.
Back in the day, I wasn't that buff. I wasn't tall. I was still growing, so I was probably like what 6'4", 6'5", and the coach was like, honestly, I'm not really interested. He's not that tall. It's not that big. I was really still skinny back in the Southwestern. So I just went straight to Cebu.
That's Cebu magic, that's why.
It was still not easy. I'm not going to say it was easy in Cebu because people might think I just went there and then bang, I was shooting 5. I was doing my thing. No. Justin Abude was already there.
Yeah, Justin Abude was there.
Like he was competing with Fajardo, so he showed everyone that play. So I was just his backup. So I still had to like prove myself, But like people say, life is funny. So he got injured. It was like having knee problem. That's the time I had to step up and take more, have more playing time and do more stuff. And just like that, things were able to happen for me.
Yeah.
And then you all saw me in the PCCL.
Yeah.
But it was, I heard about Slaughter, but I never got to play against him because when I got to Cebu, he UV, so I was like, there's this tall guy, Nataneo. I was like, well, we'll see. I'm just going to go out there and compete because I wasn't the taller or the biggest, but I had to find a way.
And compete you did, bro. That was a crazy game.
Look at your team compared to my team. You had the bench because I had to like have extended playing time, and it was really hard playing against a guy like that.
But to be honest, like during that time, we just wish you stayed in Cebu all your collegiate life. We didn't want you to go anywhere else because one way or another, we would have played against each other or battled it out. But when I saw that game, I mean, all I can say is like, oh, he's gonna be a big problem because right when you transferred, because all of the bigs of Ateneo just graduated, right? Slaughter was out. Justin Chua, Golia played another year. Aram got injured. Who else? Everybody was out. So, and then it was crazy because we knew that there was something big coming. So that's why you were recruited by everybody else trying to play for their schools. And we talked about it earlier. Like you visited school, you visited practice, and man.
I told you, Ateneo was my first choice. I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm being honest.
Why is that, Ben? Why is it your first choice?
Like Kiefer said, most of the bigs were graduating, and I was looking at a team where I can go and have a lot of responsibilities and get playing times.
Yeah, exactly. That's because that's all you want, right? an exposure, a chance. That's all you want.
Exactly. Just going to LaSalle, you had like Van Sal, Norbert Torres, Uchin Andrade. You had like
Perkins.
the pen was stacked. Yeah, Perkins and all that. And I was like, man, I said, gotta go over there and then start like competing to have playing time. So I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to Ateneo.
Bro, if you went to Ateneo, you would have played like 42 minutes a game.
Kiefer never recruited you. That's the problem. He always recruits the players to go to the Blue Eagles.
I wasn't even. I didn't even have a chance to recruit Ben. Like if I did, I would have tried my best. Damn.
One person in Ateneo, and then I went to this one office close to the
gym,
the library.
upstairs? The library
like
you went to school. Yeah.
Yeah. Met someone there, and then spoke for like 5-10 minutes, and then I went to the gym. They told me, I was wearing a jean or I don't know what. They asked me to dunk. I wasn't warmed up. I wasn't stretched. I just made a 2-hand dunk, and then they was like, whoa. I was like, yeah, but. And then I left. And I heard like school would come into Southwestern to talk to Southwestern and Coach Yayo. One day they called me and said, are you going to LaSalle? I was like, what do you mean? I want to go to Ateneo. We actually fought because of that. Because as a player, I was like, man, we fought. I fought with Coach Yayo.
Hey man, if you have told that story like probably like 5-6 years ago, I would have filed something against that.
But you know, I feel like
I would have made a case.
It was more acting like a dad to me. It was like I feel like told me, you go to LaSalle, you're gonna have this gonna be better because of condition. I know people there. You been, you know. I was like, I'm just a young kid, big headed. I was like, man, I don't want to go there. But at the end of the day, I feel like going over there with all those players kind of made me find a way to improve. Because when you go where the condition is tough, you can't just lay low and be like, I'm just waiting for my turn. I was never the type of guy who's just going to sit on the side and wait. If you heard about our practice in LaSalle, for example, the year LaSalle won with AVU and all that, during practice, we were almost fighting, like a real fight. It would be so intense, so physical. But then at the end of the year, when they were world champion, we just shook hands. They were like, you was the better of the team, and then we were champion. That's what I started learning, that it's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah. And speaking of your teammates, I think Normie got something for you.
Yeah, man. But before that, brother, speaking of LaSalle, now we're on that time in LaSalle. What was your fondest memory there, Ben? Either, you know, as a student or as an athlete, what do you remember most about your time in Taft?
The Happy Thursdays.
Happy Thursday is Ben's favorite.
Thursday, obviously. Honestly, it's just the time spent with the guys in the dorm. You know, those memories never be able to erase. Now that, you know, I played pro around the world, I always live by myself. You know, always alone in the house. You know, I'm not married and I'm still single. So, you know, being with the guy morning, afternoon, night, like going to the kitchen, talking until 2-3 a.m. in the morning, play video games. Those are priceless moments that we don't,
True,
you know, during you take them for granted because we're like, oh man. But now that I'm pro, I'm alone. I'm like, man, I miss the guy. At least just being out there, sitting, talking, playing video games, talking about everything. And especially that.
And you guys lived in a dorm too, right? You guys stayed in one dorm. Like,
exactly.
Everybody's there, and it's just a big change where you just live all by yourself.
Yeah, true.
The year I got there, still in one Archer, the guys were still having condos. They switched it up. They sent us to Aclo. There was this building where they just renovated it and and you know, right now I'm like, man, I used to like FaceTime them and be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? I wish I could just be out. You can just be out there, play video game with me and have a drink, hang out. Right now it's like you're by yourself. It's different. And you know, when you're pro, every pro player thinks about himself first, his contract, his family. He doesn't want to get in hurt. Probably care about his points, his stats, but as college teammate, it's more about being a family, winning games together, bonding. It's like it's not always the same in pros, and that's what I miss the most. Plus, you know, being in campus, people being nice to you, talking to you. It's like those are the small things I miss. It looks like nothing, but after years, when you think about it, you're like, man, life was really easy. And you wake up in the morning, go to the kitchen, see your homie, say what's up, breakfast, go to class, you know. It's that simple stuff.
Ben, because you miss those times, you know, we have a surprise for you actually. Yeah. Yeah,
we got a surprise.
Yeah, we got a few people few people you missed right here. We got videos. But first, before we do that, we want you to guess who these people are. Okay?
You gotta guess. We'll be giving out clues.
Yeah. First, Ben, this video is from one of your point guards. He won Rookie of the Year in his time there.
Malaysia.
Compared to the other one. Before him, Ben.
Prince Rivera, no, point guard. Thomas Star?
No. No. It's this is
this dude.
Just play it.
I play with how many point guards? Wait. He's not a point. He's a shooting guard.
Okay. My bad. My bad.
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
There you go.
How are you? I hope you're doing good. Miss you, Ben. I miss breaking your ankles too. See you soon. Ingat, bro. Hi, Ben.
My boy.
Yeah. How was Andre as your teammate, man?
I remember I used to be on his ass all the time because I felt like he wasn't emotional enough. He wasn't aggressive enough. But then I understood. But with time playing with him, I understood that he was just that type of guy, just the quiet type.
He was just an assassin. He wasn't just saying anything. You know, he got that poker face. You think he's not. But at the end of the day, you know, he got 15 and 7.
He was very efficient, but you know me, I was the type of emotional player. I would be on his ass and be like, man, come on, be aggressive, say something. But you know, with time when he played with someone, I was like, oh yeah, just the way it is, and I was like, just let him be.
Just let him be.
Yeah. I remember we used to be classmates because back when I went to LaSalle, when I transferred my first year, they made me take sport management, what I wasn't trying to take, because in Cebu I was taking accounting, but you know I couldn't cope up with both sport and accounting because it was taking too much time. They said before we send you, we direct you to something related to economy, you're gonna take business sport management. So for a year, I think I was classmate with him in a couple of classes, and it was always quiet, always snapping me. I don't know why. Him and Keith Montalvo, they were always snapping class. The morning class.
Don't worry. That wasn't just a surprise. I think Norman got more for you.
Ben, this next guy, Ben, you mentioned him already earlier. I'm sure you've had lots of battles with this guy in practice. He's one of your front court partners. Care to venture a guess?
You gotta guess, bro.
Yeah, you mentioned him earlier.
Prince Rivera or Abu
Yeah.
Anyway,
there you go.
Damn, me big.
How was my time with Ben and Mbala sa Lasal, and how fun is he?
You look at his shoulder.
Siguro nung una, I didn't expect to be as close siguro kay Ben kasi syempre first he's import, tapos local lang ako, tapos medyo snob din siya nung una kasi he was trying to parang set the standard na he's not a rookie kasi he's been there for quite some time, and I think he got there first before I did. So siguro nung una parang hesitant ako to be close with him, but then when I became the captain, parang that's when I took the chance na parang to try and get to know Ben even more. And to be close with him. Tapos dun ko talaga na-realize na parang na sobrang nice guy siya talaga na mukha lang siyang snob, mukha lang siyang maangas, pero he's very soft and he's very sweet actually. Until now, we're very, very we're connected pa. We check on each other, kamustahan, with the careers, with how's life going, how's lockdown going. To summarize everything, I consider Ben as a family na maybe hindi na lang siya basta friend eh. Kasi he's someone na me and my brother created a bond with na hindi siya yung ganun-ganun lang. So I can say na he's a fun guy and he's a very good player. He's a very good person. He's a long way to go, especially sa career niya. Kasi he's one of the guys na pinakamasipag na nakilala ko. Yun siguro yung masasabi ko for Ben.
All right, he took
Ben, the last part.
Time.
Ben, the last part we have to translate it because it was in Tagalog. But he said that you're one of the most hardworking players he's ever seen.
You know,
but most of all, he called you soft.
Yeah, after calling you soft, right?
He saw me crying sometimes when we lost games, and usually I didn't cry. So the thing with the Rivera brothers and me is, I think we were one of the main piece of the mayhem system of Coach Alvin. And I got to know them because I was a crazy ass worker. They will just, if practice is at 4, I'll get that 3, I'll probably late or I'll do something. If practice finishes at 6, I'll stay probably until 7 to do something. And you know, in the beginning, they would just look at me like this guy who doesn't just care, he just wants to work. But we started hanging out, we started talking. I started working with them, and then I just explained to them that that's all I know. Working is where the working helped me get where I am right now. So if I let it go right now, I'm probably just gonna be a no one, and I won't be able to. Plus, you all knew my situation in LaSalle, so I had to find a way to help the team, because sitting out 3 years, I can't just go out there and be average. In 3 years, you got to be able to show people that we're a different player and we're worth the wait. Plus, you know, the dad was pretty cool. I started working out with them, hanging out, going to the beach with them, just knowing them as a person, because I told them, you know, it's good to play basketball, but, you know, it's better to know people as a person, as who they are. You got to put the basketball side aside and learn how to know people. And the guys were there for me, and in return, I was trying to be there for them. They will give me advice. They'll tell me, yo, bro, if you feel lonely, you can come to our family. You can come to Isabela, spend time with us. And with time, we got closer. We would hang out. We would do a lot of stuff together. Even when I left the Philippines, I was still in touch with them. We would talk on IG. They have my number. I have the number. We would just FaceTime and all that. And honestly, I can say it's like those are my Filipino brothers, because we were really close. Talk to the dad, the little brothers and stuff. And every time I plan to come to the Philippines, the first one I'll let them know. I'll like, okay, guys, be there. Yeah. The dad would tell me, if you want to work out, you know where to find me. You know where my gym is. You feel to come to Isabela. And bro, it's so hard to find people who just like let you be part of the family, and I just felt blessed to have people like that in my life.
Nice.
Yes.
You know, and if you've noticed, when we were playing on the court, you will never see us fight. You will see us celebrate together, you know, hug each other, tell them. It's because we got so close. And for me, I feel like it's very important on and off the court, though, like, you know, it's something you need to have to have a good team and to be teammates. For me, that's how I saw the situation.
Especially with what you said, right? Especially also, I might add, especially what also you said, that you guys are big pieces of the mayhem. And it's very important for the superstars to have this certain relationship to make everything work. And I guess that was really evident in your run in the championships that you guys gave LaSalle, because it was really it showed by the way you guys played, whether one would score 20 a game, and then the other one will be best player the following game. You guys never cared about who got that award. All you guys cared about was getting that chip in the end. So just for any other great sports team, it's important to have relationships with the superstars that carry the team, and of course the supporting crew will always be just as important.
We might as well call you Ben Rivero.
or Prince Mbala, what do you like?
But I'm so cool with him. We speak like almost every day, like on IG or on Facebook.
Yeah.
Speak
Looks like it.
But it doesn't stop there, bro. We got more.
Yeah, but wait, there's more, Ben. Next, we have. Do you remember this? One of your most famous highlights back in LaSalle was this alley-oop. You remember the guy who passed you the ball?
I'm a star, of course.
There you go. Let's all watch this video.
Hey, Ben, but Ben, we've been arguing about that highlight that we were talking. Was it a good pass or a bad one?
It was a bad one.
Hey, man.
You're talking now, right, Ben? Yeah.
Hey, man.
I was running behind him, and usually in my mind, I wanted to catch it two hands. And then he just went so backward. I had to
It was too far away.
Try to reach for it. And as soon as I felt the ball in my hand, I just brought it back. That's why it was so fast. Because initially I just wanted to take it two hands and then with security dunk it. But I was running so fast and just he threw it backward. I was like, all right, you ain't got nothing to lose.
All right, Dwight Howard.
But it was just so fast.
What's up, Big Ben? How are you, bro? Hope you're safe and well. I miss playing with you, bro. Hope I can see you soon and stay safe and God bless, bro.
Thomas, my boy.
Yeah, we talked about the highlight.
Highlight is it happened really fast. I had a lot of alley-oop with Thomas, but that one, I gotta tell it. I gotta be honest. I feel like it was a bad pass because he threw it out so. Like, look at me. I was like, you run fast. I was like, man, I want to catch it two hands. And I was like, damn, the ball is I couldn't do this. So I reached for it. As soon as I felt the ball, I just brought it back in.
That was nice.
But in the end, then it became better, right? That was a great play.
It became better.
Yeah.
It was a no yes moment.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna lie. If I get to that point during the season where you could throw me alley-oops, we have to try it during practice, even during
warm-ups.
That's something if you don't get to know your point guard, then you will not have that connection.
Exactly.
So we did like numerous times during practice. I'm not gonna lie to you. He threw me balls out of the court. He did some crazy shit. But at the end of the day, we were able to have that connection. And I said, as a person, I got close to him because in the beginning when I got to LaSalle, it was the friend of the superstar, Jerron Tang and AVO, So I was just, the little guy, like they said, the rookie that was just there. And me, I just wanted to show I'm not a rookie because I wanted to show what I can do. But we got closer because we both went up to business management. So we were classmates in almost all our classes. The only time you were not classmates is probably when you took a different schedule. Like you want to have a morning class and an afternoon class. But most of the time we were classmates. So you imagine being classmates with someone from Monday to Thursday and then have to do like homework or work on your assignment with him all the time. Somehow you would have to like create the bond. And then we started hanging out, not just for classes, but, hang out, going out together, doing stuff, going to the restaurant. That's how I got to know him as a person. But in the beginning, I'm not going to tell you that we were close, like I was close with Prince or Richie, but when I got to know the guy, I saw that he was really a cool guy, and plus he was my point guard. You know, you gotta be smart. If you want those smoking passes, you gotta be very friend with your point guard. That's what I did. And I was like,
and he was smart too. He knew he needed you to win those championships.
Ben,
right
I'm just playing, man.
I know right now he's like in showbiz and with all his occupation. I know he got a lot of things to do, but when we got time to like catch up, do it real quick, and we go on with our respective life. But we still talk with a close friend, and you know, he's one of the guys I was planning to like. I even let him know I was like, yeah, I might come there this summer if this COVID situation is fixed, but unfortunately. But for sure, I'm coming, man. Be ready, Kiefer. Someday, I'm gonna play in the PBA against you. I'm letting you know.
Hey, man, if you're gonna play in the PBA, I'm making sure it's with me.
You heard about it? I was close to playing the semifinals when
and we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
First, Ben, we'll finish this. It's our last two, okay? Last two videos. Next one. This guy is also known as the Man of Steel. Do you know him?
Of course, Kib Montabo. Come on, man.
Sir. Yes, sir. Let's watch this from Kib.
What up, Big Ben? Hey, I miss you, bro. Wishing you all the best, and I hope you're safe out there. And come by here soon, man. We miss you. Like my beard, bro?
See, I told you to say something stupid. I knew it.
And you guys, and you guys both know that you should have played in Ateneo together too, right?
Come on.
Here you go with Ateneo again.
Nah, I'm just kidding. No. I mean, what are the memories you missed about most with Kib?
Kib, I would say first of all, I would compete with Kib in practice. Because during our preseason, we go to there's this one. No, Philo, just in the back of Lasada, there's a soccer court where we go run in the morning with the team. Rizal. Kib Montalvo, and maybe Abu Trada will be the only one to keep up with me during sprint. And you know, I was a person who likes to compete. And Kib was so fast, it would frustrate me to like do more and more, like try to push myself. I was like, I cannot let this happen. Like, he cannot be faster than me. I would push myself to the limit. And I'm so glad I was able to have guys like that during practice. Even during practice, I was a guy with a hot temper. Like, I would be on everyone's asses if they fuck up. You know, I just wanted to do, you know, when you want to do so good, so well that, you know, you start pressuring everyone else. And then, you always come up to me and be like, listen, bro, like some guys cannot just go up to them and be aggressive or shout at them. Because maybe a guy like Abu, you can be like, man, come on, you're a man, move your ass. But some other guys, you got to be a little bit gentle, take them on the side, talk to them differently. And I'm lucky Kib was there because he taught me that. Because he taught me how to communicate with my teammate, how to like get across the message or something. He would be like, all right, bro, you can't do this because he's probably still a rookie. You know, he's probably quite tired. Try to talk to him, go out, go eat with him. Or, you know, he taught me that. And I was happy to have a guy like that. Plus, he was my classmate. You know, with all that, we were so close. I got close to him without even knowing. So most of the time, I'd be like, hey, yo, bro, you going to class? Hey, yo, bro, you going to do this? I always going to call him or leave him a text. We started just being close. We got closer just like that. And also his dad, I'm very cool with his dad, Sir Montalvo. So I was just, we always became good friends like that. And it happened on the court easily. Because he would be the one, if you watch a couple of videos, he'd be the one to come get me like, calm down. The game is not over. Stay focused. I'm like, all right, okay, my bad. I just got too much into the, I got the emotion. They have the best of me, but he was that one guy who would just calm me down and always give me the advice we needed. And it was one man of steel. You've seen him. He was pushing me. He's one of the guys who pushed me to want to play D on everyone else, guards, point guard, big guy, because it was the thing you would see him do during games. He would do that to me during practice. And I'll be so mad when I probably try to post. He would come steal my ball. I'll not see him coming out, get pissed. And then it was somehow helping me out to like play better. And I'm just glad I had guys like that to push me over and over. But he's a friend, a close friend. I still talk to him. Like most of my teammates in LaSalle, I'm still very close to them, and especially Kid. And I'd like to say thank you to him for pushing me so much. I wouldn't probably be here or be at this level if it wasn't for guys like Kid.
Okay. Wow. Kib, thank you from Ben. So send him a welcome message when you watch this, okay? Last Ben, one last, okay? This guy, you formed a very, very strong partnership with him in your championship season. You were the 1-2 punch of LaSalle. Do you have any idea who this is?
Is it a big guy or a small guy?
This is a forward.
Abu Trotter?
Nah. He's
Kiefer Ravena.
Yeah.
Santillan? No, I didn't know Santillan. Perkins?
The superstar.
Not Perkins.
Yeah, the superstar. Yeah, Ben.
He was.
Duran.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Duran is a
JT,
forward.
let's go.
He's a forward.
What's up, Big Ben? How are you? Hope all is well with you and your family, and I just wish you all the best, bro. And just know that I'll always be here for you. We'll always be bonded by your championship, and take care of yourself, bro. Don't get too crazy there, like how you were during our TAF days. I'm kidding, bro. Peace out, bro, and ingat ka palagi.
Hey,
Don't
man.
get too crazy, Ben.
Hey,
Don't get too
Ben.
crazy.
Hey, Ben. Now I'm starting to think y'all be lying too much about the Happy Thursday thing, huh?
You've been to one? Have you been to one Happy Thursday?
I've been to one. I've been to one. Not you guys.
You have to be with us to understand the real meaning of Happy Thursday.
The way you guys are talking about it, I don't like to be one.
The good thing is,
I don't think it's beneficial for my career, Ben.
the good thing is we all went through that in college, and the good thing is whatever happened, we were close by to our dorm or to go home, so nobody had to drive or do anything. It was just over there, and we were always together.
That wasn't the case for us. We never experienced that.
That's why he did not go to Ateneo, Keith. That's why he chose LaSalle.
Now I figured. Now it all makes sense now.
There's no hati tea in Ateneo, yeah.
Man. Now continue, Ben. You were saying something, Ben.
The thing with Duran is, like I said a while ago when I got to LaSalle, he was like the boss. Him, AVO, what's his name? You had this Perkins, Utah Andrada. What's the point guard again? LA. So they already had this one strong core. And somehow when you add another one, you need to get accepted. And like I told you, I just didn't want to get in there as a rookie and then get that treatment. I was like, no, I don't want that. So I would be out there compete. I would not let anyone get over my head or try to tell me what to do. So I'm not gonna lie to you. In the beginning, my first year, it wasn't really that with Jerome. But I feel like as one of the leader and the superstar in the team, he had to show by example, and he started coming up to me, talking to me. And by the time I was able to start playing, I got to know the guy. In the beginning, I was I was Team B. I was only practicing against them to probably play to do the opposite team plays or help them. But we were not that close. We would not hang out together. Mm-hmm. As soon as I started practicing with him, I got to know the guy, and he was just a leader. He was a leader. He knew when to talk to the guy. He knew how, and he did his part, his job. it was. I'm not gonna lie. I would say as a collegiate player, it was really professional. He was already acting very professional. He would come in before practice, late or do something. He would say after do extra shot. You know, looking at guys like that, he's got to be a reminder to you that in the UAP, everyone wants to like be the best. You cannot just be out there and sleep. Because you might also like if Duran is working like this, how about Kiefer? Kiefer will probably go to the state, train. Some other guys will be trained. So you cannot just be out there and be like, okay, I'm in LaSalle. That's enough for me. Then I'm just getting my degree and go. No. But I'm just thankful I was able to compete against guys like that because I'm telling you right now, our practices during mayhem time were almost and maybe always end up into fighting or scuffle. Because it was so physical. But I'm telling you, it was so physical. When you be done with practice, it don't matter what type of appointment you had, you need to take a nap or something. Because everyone will play D. If you're overweight, you will do extra work. You will lift. You will go run. You will look at Perkins during mayhem. Will you imagine Perkins being able to handle the man? But he lost like 10, 20 pounds, and he did it.
Yeah.
And Jerome was just. I would say I was kind of looking up to him because I've seen what he was able to do in the UAP already. And I've heard about his work ethic. And just seeing guys like that remind you that, man, you can't just be out there and be average. People are already working so much for you. You got to do it a different way, or maybe you got to do it better. Playing alongside him was just, if they double team me, I know Jerron's going to be open. I know Jerron's going to make the right pass. And man, it was just that guy I was looking up to because he was a hard-working guy. And I kind of took that from him as well. So I'll be thankful to him as well. And thank you for the championship, Jerron Time. Without you, I wouldn't do it.
But then you said about the leadership skills of Jerron. Did that experience help you internationally when you were treading your own path? Especially you said of the work ethic that Jerron had. Did you, in a way, kind of absorb those qualities as you treaded your own journey overseas?
Exactly. Of course, because, things are not supposed to be always easy. I'm not going to lie that everywhere I went, it was just smooth. No, not at all. Mexico, I got to Mexico. It's probably a league where people think about the stats. Because for you to last long over there, you got to just have good stats. And you imagine in that type of league, everyone will take shots. They will not pass the ball. They will not follow the plays or the system. And as a rookie, you cannot just go in there and do whatever you want. You still got to follow some rules. There's some veterans. There's some top players in the team, and it's a different story. But, having this habit of wanting to do more and more and looking at what Jerron was doing and all the guys I played with, it just helped me take it as the stepping stone of having to begin somewhere and not take it as a bad experience, but as a learning experience. Okay, it didn't work for me here. I'm just keep working, work for the next year or the next season or the next game. That's what I was doing. Then I went to France. I was able to dominate in the second division. Went to Korea. And luckily, things didn't go our way. Then I went back to France and, I just kept working. And that's what I kept in mind. If things don't work, go your way, take a little break, look at the situation, think about what's not working, and, try to fix it and keep moving forward. That's what I'm trying to do, and I'll always be doing.
Nice.
So Ben Mbala is going on the record that Jerron Teng is better than Kiefer Ravena.
Yeah, I believe so.
You see? That never came out of my mouth. You see what?
Hey man, you see what media people do to us, right? Man, no wonder Michael Jordan didn't want to answer no media. I don't even know why I'm here, bro.
Two players are great. That's it. We found that we were able to watch them play. They did incredible thing. No, I'm never going to answer the question about who's better, Kobe or LeBron. And for me, I was able to watch all of them play and see all the great. Maybe not Jordan, because I don't think when Jordan was playing, I was already playing basketball. But Kobe and LeBron, I was able to witness the game, and that's enough. They're a great player. I'm not gonna blast you say he's better. He's better. For me, they have different type of games, and that's it. I'm just happy I was able to acknowledge it. And looking at what LeBron is still doing at his age, man, we just blessed to watch him play. So why try to like compare and say he can do this? I'm not that type of guy. Honestly, I'm not. Like
credit
one time,
where credit is due, right? Credit where credit is due.
You know what? They asked me a question. What do you think about Kiefer or his little brother? Who's better?
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you always want to put, I don't know,
It's
make
their
a
fault,
comparison?
right? It's their fault, Ben.
Not the two great players. They're doing great things. Why do you want to compare? I played against Kiefer once in PCCL. I've watched his game. He's done incredible things. I played against his little brother, a freak of nature. He did incredible things. I saw his game evolve over the years, and I saw him doing incredible things. So I'm just glad I was able to witness both of them, and then that's it. Just be glad you were able to play against two brothers that did incredible things and help me get better. Your brother gave me headache, man. I have to guard your brothers.
I used to jump. I used to jump like that, 20 pounds less.
I'm sure you can still get that.
We'll be able to get your answer later during the last part of our show. But we'll get to that. It's gonna be exciting. We'll find out. We'll pull something off from you, Ben. We'll pull something off from you.
Oh, good.
But so many stories from you already said in your collegiate career, from Southwestern, going to your decision to finally going to DLSU, where you really found a home. But we all know that you had one more year, right?
Yeah.
You had one more year, but what led into that decision of you skipping it out?
I would say my past. An easy answer, my past. My 3 years. Having to go through what I went, I feel like I was being put in the same situation again, where some other people will decide of my future, of what will happen to me. And for a second time, I was like, no, I'm not going to let that happen. I want to be the one to decide for my future, not other people. So the people from DLSU were telling me, you got to wait, there's going to be a vote and all that. And I'm like, they can just reverse the role over and over if they don't want me to play. That happened in the past. I was just going to be out there sitting and letting them decide for myself. And at that point already, I had pro offer that I was saying no to. And I was like, man, I just don't want to be in a situation where I don't know if I'm going to play and pass up on so many things. Because I passed up the team, Galatasaray from Turkey. I don't know. I think they even went to your coaching. I think, what's his name again? Tap. They asked him about me. So I was like, it was a huge deal for me. I could have just, and that was even during the playoff. I was like, man, I can't. Sorry, I'm not that type of guy who just ditch some people. I got to finish my season. So being over there and hearing all about the speculation of if I'll play or not, they will vote, they will see that. I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. I can't. First of all, it's very stressful. The stress of having to.
So you said that mid-season, like towards the latter part of the season, you got an offer already from an overseas team.
Yeah.
No.
And I didn't take it.
Yeah, you didn't take it for sure. You had to write it out. You had to finish your mission.
I still have the contract in my mail, and I was like, sorry, I can't. They wanted me to like fly out. They sent it to me, I think, on the beginning of the week. They wanted me to fly out by the end of the week.
Right away.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm still playing here. I can do that. I know the money looks good, but no, I'd rather take my time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna go through this again because this is really stressful. Mentally,
see, it's stressful, guys. See what happened, man.
I was like,
but these guys, man,
but I decided to go pro. It was even the same. I went to the African Cup. I wasn't supposed to go because I wasn't the only one called. A raw guy from NU was called, and Noah from Sandera was called.
Yeah.
They didn't want to go because the university said no. But, you know, for me, I was like, man, I'm a college player. I'm being called by my national team in the biggest stage in Africa, the African Cup.
Yeah, you had to go.
I had to. I was like, I don't understand how guys say no to that. It's like,
no brainer, bro.
Reaping your national team jersey is just incredible. It's a lie. It's a one-time thing. It won't happen again if you probably say no. They might get pissed.
And we all knew how you played during that Afro basket, right? It was the introduction of Ben Mbala to the world.
Yeah, correct.
Honestly, because I don't think if I didn't go to the Afro basket, I don't know if I'll be pro today or not.
Yeah, man.
You know, I sometimes get the treatment of being the guy full of pain. And, you know, in Europe, if you didn't play in the States or in Europe, they will not take you seriously. Maybe in Asia, things will have happened to me, but in Europe or maybe the States, nobody will have cared about me. So I had to, for me, I told my boss, because I had to sit down with the bosses of Versailles. I told them, listen, I'm going to miss maybe 2 or 3 games, but at least for my career, I'll be back and I'll give you everything you need to do, but I need to go. I appreciate you having my back, but I need to go. It was a back and forth for like a week for me to convince them, and then they were like, "Oh, you can go. You have our blessing. Go play for the national team." And just like that, I'm saying my life kind of changed because of that. Out there, I was this kid, get pros. They were not taking me seriously. I went to the training camp in Brazil. That's where training for a month is always better than training for a week or 2, because when you train for a month, you get used to the system. You're able to get acquainted with the people and the staff. And I was able to do that, and I just felt comfortable. I just started playing. Because honestly, physically, I was ready. With all the men running, lifting, I was cut above some other guys. So I was acting viral. And today, I'll be thankful that I'll be thankful to African Cup. It helped me a lot, and what else can I say? Thanks to LaSalle for giving me the opportunity. Because when I look at the guys who missed out on that opportunity, it would have been a different thing for them.
Yeah,
true. Choice.
But if you would have come back for another year for LaSalle, you think y'all would have won another chip?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I think the guy stayed because the guy left when I left. Like Richie, for example, left. I left.
Yeah.
I felt like Richie would have went on a different level, because it's all about he will have had more responsibilities. It will have probably been me, Richie, Arjun Malaysia, and Andre Caracas.
Yeah.
I feel like because Prince was already graduating, so I feel like he will have. And look at what Balti did. I think he was an all-star, but he improved his game.
Yeah, Balti, correct.
But imagine, it looks like nothing, but I used to frustrate and bully Balti during practice. But at the same time, I would go talk to him and I tell him, bro, it's not supposed to be easy. I don't do this because I hate you. I do this because I want you to be better. I want you to get better.
Yep.
And what I liked about him, he started working. He was like, I need to get bigger. He was going to the gym. He was lifting. He would come in before and after practice. He would do extra. And I was like, look at him. He simply work. If you work, you put in the time and the effort, then the result will come somehow. You just got to be patient. That's all I can say.
He actually always mentions you, Ben, for his improvement.
I'm telling
Ben
you.
would have won a chip if he came back.
People tell me no, Kwame would be there. It would have been a different story. Man, I don't do comparison. I don't compare.
I would pay anything to watch that if you just came back. I would.
Yeah, that would be very nice. Lasal.
Hey man, the UAAP just cancel everything. Best of 7, Ateneo Lasal. That's it.
I'm telling you right now, it's not about the size, especially when you play in the UAP. It's about the system, and the system that we had. If you were slow, you can play. It doesn't matter how tall or how big you were.
Mm-hmm.
Coach wanted guys to be able to switch, to be mobile, to be able to sprint. That's why when people try to tell me Kwame against me would have been, I don't play. It's not a one-on-one game. People don't understand that it's 5-on-5 with different players, with coaching staff. It's just not, I'll take the rebound, I'll do my one-on-one against Kwame, he will get his ball. No, it's not that. There's a play, there's a system. You'll probably look for a mismatch on somebody else. If you have an advantage somewhere, why give me the ball if you can get it 2-point on someone else? At the end of the day, it's about winning game. I understood that when I went pro because, winning is the most important thing. When you win, the team is doing good. When the team is doing good, your contract is secure. So I got to this point, for example, this season, I got to this point where I had to let go of the shot I could have had to for the better of the team, to accept the role first. Because sadly, I'm not gonna say sadly, but basketball is this routine. You will start all over again. Okay, in high school you were a rookie, but after that you went to college, you're a rookie, and then you go pro, you're a rookie. Maybe you go to the national team, you're a rookie. There's always a learning process. You always got to restart somehow, and I've accepted that. And then for me, that's the beauty of the game. You never know enough. You always learn.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what guys have to understand. Be humble with the game, and then let it come up to you. Simple as it is.
Great.
Ben, you mentioned earlier that you were supposed to play in the PBA for a team. What's it called?
I told you, bro.
Magnolia? Can you set the record straight on that rumor that you were supposed to play in the PBA?
It was Pure Food, right? If I'm not mistaken. Sam got Pure Food.
Yeah, it was Magnolia during that time that you were supposed to play.
Magnolia.
Yeah.
The one who called me was the coach when I was in Team B, but he was coaching Team A, Juno Soler. I think it actually was
Juno Soler. Yeah.
He called me, we spoke. Because I was actually on vacation after Korea. I was like, I'm just chill here. I went to the PBA office. Filled up I went to all the paperwork. They took my height and everything, and it didn't go through because my situation was depending on how Romeo would feel. And for me, I was like, I don't mind trying to be helpful, but I just don't want to sign if I don't even know if I'm going to play or not. It's depending on the guy. And right now, since I'm free from Korea, I might just go somewhere else and look for a team because this is not really it's not sure that I play. So you got to let me know. They told me, no, you can still practice. You still don't get paid. I'm like, it's not about the money. It's about playing. So you got to let me know right now. I cannot just stay on standby, stay in the Philippines, not knowing what's going on. And then I think Romeo was feeling better, and then I was like, you know what? I'm happy for you guys, but then I just went home. Is that your cat?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
That was a commercial, man.
Yeah, man. Sorry. Wow.
I told you this is the first of its kind podcast, bro.
PC podcast. But anyway, it still worked out for Magnolia, Ben, because they won a championship after that.
Exactly. That's the most important thing, And for me, it's like, and I told everyone, for me, playing in the Philippines is still a plan for me. It's just that at this level of my career, I'm probably hoping to gain more experience, keep working on my.
I got you, Ben.
Ben, going back, you mentioned earlier that back in Cebu, you were a second string, and you were facing a guy in UC, a tall guy, and now I heard he's doing well in the PBA, 6-time MVP, by the name of Junmar Fajardo. Does that entice
Fajardo. It was Justin Abudu who played against Fajardo. The year I got to Southwestern, I think that was his last year. He wasn't playing anymore. I think I got to play him when he played in Petron, when his team was still called Petron. And it was a Sinimo Cup, and I played with M. Lulier. I played against Petron the last time, I forgot the third team. That's the only time I got to play against them. But for me, I feel like the PBA somehow, I'm already used to the Philippine type of basket. And plus, I played in Korea, and most of the guys I played in Korea played also in the Philippines. So I feel like for me, the transition will not be difficult. It's going to be probably smoother, I think. Plus, I know some of the guys I played with them or against them in the UAAP. So for me, it's cool. One of the guys who was with my...
You know me.
If you told me, I'm cool with that.
You're gonna play with me. I will throw a better alley-oop pass.
Oh man, it was fun. College was fun, man.
Right, college was nice.
In pros, we don't work
different.
We're not athletic as in college, because in college, the way we work physically in the gym, the way we run,
it was different.
When you look at the way we work in the pros right now, taking care of our bodies. Oh, we got game on Saturday, so you cannot push yourself too much. You know, it's like everything is.
I feel you, Ben. I have a 47-year-old teammate.
Now that you're talking about it, how the teammate was that old in Korea.
But man, he's the hardest working dude out there. Because he has to. He's like Asi is 47, but he works just as hard as the 25-year-olds in the team because he has to. He has to work double as hard because his body doesn't respond as much as how he was during his prime. So
yeah,
he works hard, comes to the gym early, respects his diet, and
that's very important.
Respects the trainers. Whenever the trainers tell him to go to rehab, he does it, and man, he gives us quality minutes every single time.
Exactly. That's what you call being pro. When you're getting paid for it, you got to do it, man. You ain't got no choice. Plus, it's not given to everyone to play until 47, man. I'm like, whoa, honestly. Because when I look at my teammate, he was 43. He was still playing. He told me his big brother was still playing in Korea. And he told me, how old is he? He told me his big brother was 45. And I'm like, how do you do that? You're 45, you're still playing at this level. I can understand you 45, you play 5-10 minutes a game, but the guy was playing 20, 25 minutes. And I was like, man, I got to...
That's tough. Idol.
I wish I can play until 40. I'm not going to lie to you.
Right?
I'll probably think I'll play 35 and then I'll go up, I stop working or I do my own business. Because I don't feel like... when your body will probably tell you one day, man, I'm tired. I don't want to wake up. I just feel like for me, 35 would be the must. Because right now I'm 25. I feel like 10 good years as a pro, and then that's it. Get my wife, get married, have kids, and honestly, I don't want to think about it right now. It makes me sad. I'm just gonna be sad. So no. Let's not talk about end of career. Let's talk about the present.
Speaking of that, yeah, Dolph got a question for you.
You may not be thinking about that way far in the future, but 3 years from now, you might not play in the PBA, but you may have a chance to face that guy, Kiefer Ravena, because 2023 FIBA World Cup is here in the country, aside from Japan and Indonesia hosting it. Of course, you are part of the pool for Cameroon.
Hey, Ben,
what prospects of that?
How old we gonna be in 2023?
28?
Nah, I'll be 30.
I'm gonna be 28.
He's 30 by then.
I'm gonna tell you.
You're old.
Just pull up, man. Check that out.
I'll be dirty 30 by then. I'll be dirty 30 by then.
You're gonna have that floater.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Dirty 30.
are you? How excited are you at the prospect of doing that? Playing the World Cup here in the country.
It'll be crazy. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna stay in my hotel if my team is there. I'm probably gonna be outside every day visiting my friend, and honestly, because when I'm in the Philippines, so many people, I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah.
Like when you've been somewhere for so long, most of your friends are there. You're like, like sometimes when I go home, my childhood friends are like all grown up. They're either in a different city or a different country. That I'm just obliged to stay at home, spend time with my friends, with my family, because most of my friends are not there. But in the Philippines, I always got someone to say. Always got people calling me, let's hang out. That's why I tell people the Philippines is like my second home, honestly. It's like your cat, the tail of your cat in the back.
Yeah, you see, is it right, Ben?
One more thing. Once you play here in 2023, you'll really feel at home because you'll still be wearing green. Because jersey is still green, right?
Right.
In how many of my team have been wearing green? In LaSalle, I was wearing green.
You're also wearing green, right?
I was wearing green and white, and in this team, I'm wearing green and white too.
Even right now, wow.
In the PBA, you'll be wearing blue and orange.
So TNT.
I was wearing blue and
yellow.
Yellow, yeah. With soul.
It was very fun. Man, hopefully this COVID gets fixed. I want to drop.
Yeah,
I'm coming back.
You should be coming back. You should go to Bacolod and get that inasal chicken, bro.
Man, I miss that, man. I miss
what
favorite adobo chicken, man. I love adobo.
Yeah, that's your favorite as well.
Ben and I got stories in Bacolod that y'all don't want to hear.
Let's not talk about that, okay?
All right. We don't.
Let's keep it over there.
All right, cool. All right.
Let's talk about something else.
Yep.
Right? Let's have some fun right now. You mentioned earlier about something we do here in the Prospects Pod. You mentioned we had some of your teammates earlier, but what we want you to do is just look back at your collegiate career and then name 4 players you would have wanted to play with.
It's the Prospects 5.
Yeah. Who's your first 5?
Prospects 5. You pick 4 other players, collegiate players. Then
there's your dog.
Teammate now or previous teammate. You got 4 players that you want to play a pickup game. Who's your
game?
Yeah.
It was a pickup game. The first one I go with Romeo. Is that to be for my team or anyone in the UAP?
Anyone you face.
Anybody in the UAP.
Yeah, anyone you face or even your teammates.
But remember, it's their college years.
I'll probably go with Terrence Romeo because boys got crazy hands. He got crazy
Terrence and Ben.
Damn. Okay.
I didn't like the in college, but as a player, the more I got to see him play, I saw that he was incredible, and we got to pay respect when someone's good. The second one, I go with Kiefer.
There you go.
He almost done to me.
Ben will get 20 points easy on me.
And then alley-oop pass. And a
good alley-oop pass.
A good, yeah.
we all know Ben can catch bad ones, but good ones are better.
We can just imagine how even better the alley-oop would be, huh?
That's 3.
2 more.
2 more. I'll go with one of my old teammates, someone I played with, Jason Perkins.
Perkins.
Yeah.
They got Perk.
Perk's got the company. Oh, his size, he can dribble the ball,
shoot.
Someone I want to play with. And the last one, I need to choose a point guard. Who's a point guard I would really like to play against? I think I'll go with Roy Suman.
Ooh, interesting. Wow.
Nice.
Boy was electric. I saw him playing in the UE time. He was doing some crazy things. I'll go with Roy Suman. Because there's plenty more names.
Nice.
I cannot just name them all, you know. It would be at least 10 players if I have to start naming all of them. So he told me to choose 4.
Yeah, because you gotta be there. You gotta be there. You gotta be there. So that's 4. That's 4.
So that team would have Ben,
you got
Terrence.
You got Super Electric, Super Sumang.
Yeah, there you go.
You got Pretty Boy, Terrence Romeo, and you got Ash Gray, Kiefer Ravena, Percolating Perk, and then of course, Big Ben.
Imagine that team in the playground.
Hey man, king of the court. We gonna stay there like 7-Eleven, 24 hours.
That would be fun, man.
But man, it's been great chatting with you. But as we all know, no matter how good we play, there will always be people who will be doubting us, who will criticize us. If you got good games, bad games, there will always be someone to say something to you. Always. And you got a message to all of them. You got a message to those type of people.
That's your chance.
The message I got, I want to say thank you to those people, because people like that motivate me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, somehow people having something to say is just a reminder that you cannot sleep. You got to keep working. You got to keep doing. So there's always something to do. I'm thankful to them, because as a person, you got to be able to accept criticism from other people and accept it. Somehow, like people always say, there's always a little bit of truth in everything. So I just try to look at the good side of whatever they're saying, and I take it as a motivation. And I go to the gym and I work. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But
great answer.
Nonetheless, I'm never going to like, in the beginning, I'm not going to lie, things like that were affecting me emotionally, mentally. But then when you get used to it, it just becomes part of your life. Like you will see me during game, for example, people would shout at me, they would hit me, I would smile. Because I know somehow they're doing it because I'm giving them a hard time.
Yeah, you must be doing something good.
It's like something, I'm a little bit good. So it's sort of a motivation. And for me, them doing it just reminds me that, you're doing something good. But don't sleep on it. There's a little bit of truth on what they're saying, and there's still room for improvement. Yeah. And I want to say thank you to them. And please don't stop, because if you become too nice to me, I might get lazy. So I need that. I need it.
You need the people, and amidst all the haters, amidst all the criticism, there will always be more people who will be supporting you, who will love you, will show love, whether you're playing in France, in Mexico, in your hometown in Cameroon, or in your second home here in the Philippines. You got a message for your fans?
Man, the message is, I miss you all. Honestly, I miss you guys so bad, because, playing there for years, the atmosphere, the support, it was just, you guys made me who I am. I wouldn't be who I am without you guys. So the fans are people that also motivate you and push you. They're always there. They'll probably send you a little message to tell you, I know it was hard, but keep working. We have you back. Things like that. I miss it, and I miss you guys. I miss, being able to interact with all of them. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie to you, some days I'll just go to all my messages and choose one or two, or answer one or two fans, just, to show them that I'm still there for them. You couldn't answer everyone, but, at least show them that they're important to you. That's what I try to do. And I really like to thank them for the support. That whenever I can visit, I will. I'll be there.
Nice.
We'll be waiting, Ben. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for you, man. We appreciate it. And again, the three of us, everybody who's underneath the umbrella of this Prospects podcast, we all think that you deserve a great extra in your UAAP career. You wasn't able to get that, but you're one of the players who really changed the landscape in terms of having foreign student athletes in their teams. You paved the way for different, because other people say that if you don't make it to the NCAA in the States, you won't be able to play you won't be able to play anywhere else in the world. But you made a different path. You opened a lot of doors for players to come here in the Philippines, play well, and then have an opportunity to play overseas. So you're one of the pioneers in that type of way. And us spectators, we appreciate all the hard work, all the games you played out here, man. Just mad respect for you, bro.
Man, I appreciate it coming from you. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
and,
we thank you for being here, man. We've taken so much of your time, but it was fun. This is the inaugural episode of the Prospect Podcast. Man, we just thank you and hope you'll be doing well out there in France. You just stay healthy. We'll be supporting you all the way.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks to you guys. It was a pleasure to be to talk to you guys. It's like you're making me kind of feel like I was still in the Philippines, man. Talking to you guys.
Hey, man, we're just here.
Ben, thank you very much again. This was so great. You were the perfect first guest for us.
Thank you. Thanks
but shout out to Waki Flores.
Yeah, alongside that, Waki, thank you for getting Ben
Flores,
to
man.
commit to this episode.
Again, thanks to our sponsor, Smart Sports. And of course, huge shout out to Bawal Clan for their dope music. Yoga Flame now streaming sa Spotify. And of course, stay tuned tomorrow para sa 2OT with Carlo Pamintuan and Magumar John, also a part of the Tiebreaker Vodcast Network.
Yoga lane, yoga lane, yoga lane, yoga lane.
The way you live your life depends on the network you choose. Your movies, music, and games can only be as good as your network's speed and strength. Slow means
game over.
But the Philippines' fastest mobile data network means
game changing.
Choose the network that gives you what you truly enjoy. How do you know about this Giga Life?
Simple and smart ako.
When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigabyte happiness. Gigabyte love. Gigabyte friendship. Gigabyte dreams. Gigabyte hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.
The way you live your life depends on the network you choose. Your movies, music, and games can only be as good as your network's speed and strength. Slow means
game over.
But the Philippines' fastest mobile data network means
game changing.
Choose the network that gives you what you truly enjoy. How do you know about this Giga Life?
Simple and smart ako.
When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigabyte happiness. Gigabyte love. Gigabyte friendship. Gigabyte dreams. Gigabyte hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.
The way you live your life depends on the network you choose. Your movies, music, and games can only be as good as your network's speed and strength. Slow means
Game over.
but the Philippines' fastest mobile data network means
Game changing.
choose the network that gives you what you truly enjoy. How do you know about this Giga Life?
Simple, smart ako.
When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigabyte happiness. Gigabyte love. Gigabyte friendship. Gigabyte dreams. Gigabyte hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.